Good morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel. Or if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Carrington, and I hope that you will consider hitting that subscribe button, clicking the little bell so you're notified of all my future uploads, as well as if this is your 10th, 100th, 50th, second time here, and you still have not yet hit that subscribe button, I absolutely invite you to do so. And let's go ahead and let's get into today's video. I am so excited to be trying out the It's Freaking Bats palette from Shroud. Now, I have never tried anything from Shroud Cosmetics, so this is the first time. So here is like the packaging. I think it's very cute. It's very nice, very sleek. I like it on the back. It says hello friends. The inside also you get like a very nice like large size mirror. And then you have the grunginess. What I am here for the most is like this grunge, the level of grunge that this provides. Of course, it's mostly like greens, and then like there's some green shimmers. Are they beautiful? I mean, they're so beautiful. And I think we all know that's what I'm here for, are the greens, because the other ones are kind of more like blue, and I'm just not a blue person. I'm just not. Granted, you know, Spooky is more like very much like a periwinkle kind of like purple. Again, I'm just not very much like a very like blue person, but man, do those swatch well. So if you guys want to see what look I create, what I think of this palette, then definitely, most definitely, keep on watching. So first up, let's start off with some swatches. I will say these swatched really nice. So we have right here, we have Handbook, we have Spooky, and we have Apparition. Apparition is kind of like a purple peach kind of a shift. So let's move on to the second row. We have Adams, we have Sam, and we have Trappa. And then we're going to move on to the last row. We have Zero, and Zero here is kind of, it's almost very similar to this, but it has more of a blue shift to it, I would say. And the purple's slightly different. Not by a lot, mind you, but I mean, a little bit different. And then we have Dairy, and we have Grim. So all of these swatched really nicely. I have nothing negative to say about the swatches. Of course, swatches don't always tell the whole story. I think everybody knows that. So what I'm going to do next is we're going to go ahead and create a look. So let's go ahead and let's dive into the look. Okay, so my eyes are primed using my matte eye primer from this month's Straw Matte Stash. It's my favorite. And I'm going to first start off with the shade right here called Trappa. And truthfully, I don't really know if I'm going to go in with more than like 2 mattes. I really don't see how I would really be able to, but I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm first just gonna start packing that right where I want it, where I want to start with it. Oh yeah, that works the best for that. I'm so far seeing. All right, so the kick up in the pan with this is a lot. So if you are someone that does not like kick up in the pan, especially when it's quite a bit, I don't think you're going to care so much for, I don't want to say this palette yet, but specifically this shade. And then once I have the color packed on, I'm then just going to start blending, kind of. Next, I'm going to take this shade Adams, and I'm going to focus that in the outer corner and bring it up into the crease as well before I make my decision as to if I want to use the shade Dairy anywhere. But for right now, let's just focus on the shade Adams. Okay, so this shade also does have considerable kick up, as you can tell in the pan. That's not really a deal breaker for me, but I do know for some people that is like quite a deal breaker. So just make sure you guys are mindful of that if you guys are thinking about picking up this palette, but you hate fallout or kick up. It's not really falling out on my face quite yet. So yeah, I'm gonna, before I go to the other eye, I am going to try to take the shade Dairy and like the lightest amount and just see what I think. Actually, I'm not really for sure. I don't think I mind this as much as I thought I was going to. I feel like it mixed with that green with just like a slight amount makes it look like really good. No, actually I don't mind that. Here we are so far. I actually thought that like the Dairy shade maybe wouldn't really go with these, but I think it looks good on the outer corner. And so I have primed my eyelids using my NYX glitter glue, and I want to go into the shade first right here called Handbook and just place that in the center to outer portion of my eye. All right, let's see. Ooh. Ah. Okay, this is nice. It don't smell like roaches or nothing. Yeah. All right, and then for the inner portion of my lid, I'm gonna go into the shade Sam. Put that on my little pinky. Hopefully this works together with the green. I think that 100% works. I think that goes together. Okay. So I'm going to go finish off the rest of my face off of camera, and then I will come back so we can discuss my final thoughts. All right, friends, and here is the final look. What do you guys think? Are you loving it? Are you not loving it? I personally, of course, it's those greens, those grungy greens. I love it. I really love the shimmers. I feel like the shimmers pack like an incredible punch. So let's go ahead and let's talk about my final thoughts on the Shroud Cosmetics X BEAUTBEAN It's Freaking Bats palette. I wanted to just say collection, but it's just palette. So first of all, I love the packaging. It's super cute, super fun, definitely like very like Halloween themed. I think like the lettering is like super cute. It feels like very nice, very sleek. The bats on it are cute. The back says hello friends. I like the mirror. It's a really good size mirror. And then I really like how like they continue with like the background being the bats in the palette. I appreciate that. I love the shade names. Again, very, very like Halloween themed, like Adams for Addams Family, Apparition, Handbook for like Handbook for the Recently Deceased, all of that. So let's talk about like all the shades that I tried. So first of all, the mattes do have some kick up in the pan. If kick up is a deal breaker for you, you really aren't going to like this because this does have a good amount of kick up in the pan. However, I find that they apply to the lid and I find that they blend beautifully. I did not have any issues with fallout when applying them to my eyes, and I feel like they went really well together. They blended well together. It didn't look muddy or crepey or muddy or crepey. It didn't look muddy or patchy at all. I think that like it overall looked really nice. The shimmers are blinding. They applied really well, especially with the glitter glue. I did experience some slight fallout with the shade called Sam, but it was like very, very minimal fallout onto my face and really easy to just like clean up and wipe away. I'm really excited to play with like these two shades. I think those are super cute. The Dairy, I was like, oh, I don't know if that's really gonna go with this like greenish look I've got going. And yet somehow it did. I am kind of like interested to maybe do a look using these two colors and using like the Apparition or Zero shade. So this palette like literally gives me like life and really makes me like ready to like use this palette again. I think this will be great for like Halloween, for fall. I mean, really, you could wear whatever colors you want all year round. But if you're one of those that likes to like mix up their palettes or routine based on the season, I think this is going to be a great one for fall and a great one for Halloween. Such a good palette. I'm going to continue playing with this, but I absolutely love it. It's so good. All right, so that is it for today's video. Comment down below what you think of the look. Do you think it turned out okay? Have you guys ever had interest? I know they've restocked this a couple of times. Have any of you guys maybe thought about picking it up but just haven't yet? Are you guys like, no, not really my thing? Are you guys like, yeah, I'm just waiting for the right time to get it? Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you guys love this look. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That lets me know that you enjoy palette reviews. As well as don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell so you're notified of all my future uploads. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!